Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Flaming Ice with 1768 rating versus that Woman Took My Shoes with 1201 rating. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. And then we're going to see a tie, and then we're going to see another tie. Oh, there's three. Alright, and then that Woman Took My Shoes is going to win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they get to decide if they want to go first or second. And then we can see 40 versus 41 in the deck counts. And then looking at the opening hands, we have Nib, Seyfried, Valor, Chaos Space, and Levy. So they do have multiple going second cards, and they still have like combo on their turn too. And then they have Nian, Ash, Prosperity, Lulu, and Desires. So with this hand, obviously you can't Desires and Prosperity in the same turn, but the hand for sure works. And if they were going second, they would have an Ash Blossom. And then they're going to go ahead and start off with normal summon Nian, and then Lulu effect. That's going to go ahead and send Qinglong, add Chuchi, and bring itself out. And then they're going to activate Desires. That's going to go ahead and banish 10. And then looking at the banishes here, see like Phantasme, Shanwu, more Ashes. And then they're going to go ahead and draw into a GG and another Prosperity. All these Prosperity draws just so bad. Because obviously, like, you can't draw the turn that you use this, and they just drew off Desires. Then they're going to go ahead and Qinglong effect. And then that's going to go ahead and add Roshi from deck to hand. And then go ahead and discard Prosperity. And then GG effect. Target Nian, send Chuchi, bring itself out. And then they're going to get rid of those to make Coral Dragon. And then get rid of those to make Shen Shen. And then Coral Dragon effect. That's going to draw on the T. Wow. That's a pretty good draw. That's a really good draw. Not even a pretty good. That's a really good draw. And then Chuchi to affect Shen Shen's levels. So that way they have 2 banished. So now they can Chuchi pop. They got TC Boo, Ash Blossom. They did summon 5 times, right? Yeah. Yeah, so they did summon 5 times. So they can get hit with Nib. So end of main phase, they're going to drop Nib, and then go ahead and pass over a token. And then end phase, GG, add back Lulu, pass, draw Brotar. So 3 interruptions against this, and 1 being TC Boo, which is an insane interruption. And then they're going to normal summon Seyfried. And then they're going to go ahead and Seyfried effect, get rid of Brotar, go grab Rocket Synchron from deck to hand. And then they're going to activate Chuchi. It's going to get rid of Nib. And then Chainlink 2 TC Boo. So, why did they do that? Trying to think. Maybe they didn't want them to go into like a beat cop. That card's being more popular in deck lists. So maybe that's the reason, but I honestly am not too sure why they did it really quickly. If you know why, comment down below. I appreciate advice. I'm not just here to make you better. You're also there if you're commenting down below. You can make me better too. I've definitely became a better player because of YouTube. But yeah, they're going to out-nib there. And then they can just Seyfried Crash, summon Levy, main phase 2 Chaos Base. Or Chaos Base, go grab white. Yeah, definitely better to do this now. Because they're not going to Ash it. Or they might not Ash it because it's like, oh, you know, what are they going to do if they go grab a white? They can't do anything with it. So, not bad. Yeah, definitely would do that before attacking. And ended up playing off here because they didn't Ash it. And then they're going to go ahead and Seyfried. And then main phase 2, special summon Levy by banishing some lights and darks. And then Levy effect, that's going to pop TC Boo and Chuchi. And then special summon white by banishing Brotar. Go ahead, turn that into Striker, and then get those effects. And they're thinking here, yeah, they're going to let that go through. Go grab Boot. And then go ahead and grab Black from deck to hand. And then they're lagging here. So they still are going to have like Chaos Base draw. They're going to go into Romulus, and then Romulus effect. That's going to go add Ravine from deck to hand. And then special summon out Black by banishing white. And then Chaos Base effect, put back white. And then draw into a Chaos Base. That's Not a crazy draw there, but it is a decent discard. Go for Seal, and then black to go grab white. And then they're going to go ahead and activate Ravine. Ravine effect, get rid of Chaos Space. They're thinking on that. Yeah, they're going to let that go through. Go dump Abs. And then Abs effect, they're going to Ash Blossom that. Imagine if the last card in hand was Tracer. But it's not. So pass turn. Oh, and they draw TC Boo again. Yeah, so now they can just like combo and then flip it. There's no way to out it again, right? So they're going to go ahead and start off. They could Shen bring itself out to have like a monster to target. Yeah, Shen effect, bring itself out. And then they're going to go ahead and Lulu effect, target Shen. They're thinking here, and then Seal go ahead and bounce. It does get banished because of Shen. And then Seal second effect. That's going to go ahead and bring out Tracer from the deck. And then normal summon Lulu. And then they're going to activate Nian's in graveyard effect. Bring itself out. And then Roshi in hand effect. Target Lulu. Go dump Qinglong. Bring itself out. And then go ahead and summon back out Gigi from the grave. So they're going to go ahead and Chuchi to affect this level to go for Zolkin. And then set TC Boo, Zolkin effect, Chain Veiler. Also, something that you want to know about this card, it's not coming up here, but an effect that most people just forget, is that while you control another Synchro monster, monsters cannot target this card for attacks. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Not coming up here, but it does come up. Then they're going to go ahead and banish Qinglong, use its effect, and then that's going to go ahead and grab a GG from deck to hand, and then discard Pot of Prosperity, and then GG effect's going to activate, send City, bring itself out, and they know both the cards in hand now. They were both searched, so everything is known. Then they're going to go ahead and get rid of those for starters. Charge Warrior, get Nian and Charge Warrior effect. And then they're going to go ahead and chain Tracer to that. It's going to pop itself to bring out Rocket Synchron. So why would they do that here? I guess maybe they're just doing it before like Shen comes out. So that way this doesn't get banished. I mean, that makes sense. Then also like they could draw something off of this to stop it. Even though if they draw like an Ash off of it, I don't think they would stop it. I think they'd probably just let that go through. Right? Or maybe you do Ash it because then this would be engrave and that's going to be something next turn. No, never mind. They have TC Boo. So they definitely would not Ash it. Then they're going to go ahead and think here. So this token does have 2,800 attack because it has Shen stats. And then go into Shen, battle phase, token attack, and then Shen effect to put back Nian. Then go ahead and poke. And then main phase 2, activate City, and that's going to bring out Chuchi from deck, and then that gets banished. And then end phase, add back off of Gigi. And then pass turn, draw Tracer. Then they're going to go main phase, activate Chaos Space. It's going to put back Seal, draw into Phantasme, not going to do anything. And then Ravine effect, get rid of Phantasme, and then they're going to go ahead and chain Chuchi to out that. They don't want them to safer into Levy. And then activate Boot, and then Boot effect to summon from graveyard. And they could chain TC Boo to that. Because if they chain TC Boo, then they bring this out and defends. And then, like, what are they going to do with, like, a Tracer in defense, you know? And then Tracer effect, target Boot, chain TC Boo. Either way of this game. So now, moving on to a game 2, we are going to go ahead and see Flaming Ice decide to go first. And then look at the opening hands. We have Recharger, Tracer, Saferd, Quick Launch, and Ash Blossom. So this is definitely combo. And then they have Kieran, Phantasme, Droplet, Roshi, Phantasme. Oh, this hand is going to get destroyed by this. Ash Blossom is practically stopping these two. And then these aren't doing anything. So they're going to need to draw pretty good. Like, really good. Because, like, they're still going to be facing a board, too. Like, with Tiding. Yeah, they just can't out this. This is GG's. Quick Launch, bring out Tracer. Go ahead, get rid of that for Striker Dragon. And then we're going to see Striker Dragon effect. That's going to go ahead, boot Sector Launch from the deck to the hand. And then activate boot. Boot effect, summoning out Tracer and Recharger. And then they're going to go ahead and get rid of those two. Make Seal, Tracer effect, pop boot. And then that's going to bring out Rocket Synchron from the deck. And then get rid of that, make LP, get rid of that, make Striker, Phantasme 1, Ash 2. And then we're going to see LP effect activate. And then that's going to bring out Chamber effect, go grab the trap from deck to hand. And then Striker Dragon, pop LP for Recharger. And then they're going to use Recharger effect here. It's going to go ahead and bring out Tracer from the grave. And then remove those to make Pepega Ruler. Pepega Ruler effect, mill 5. Wow. Hits no lights and darks. Fair enough. They do hit Chaos Space, though. I mean, that's something. A little bit unfortunate. And then normal summon Seyfried because they did start off with Quick Launch. And then they're going to get rid of Pepega Ruler, go grab Levy, and then get rid of Seyfried, make Pisty, and then Pisty effect's going to activate, bringing out Tracer. Get rid of those for Quad Boral. Quad effect, get rid of Levy, pop itself, bring out Tracer and Recharger, and then they can Seyfried to go grab back Levy. And then go ahead and get rid of those. Make the Savage effect to equip, equipping Quad. And then they're going to go ahead and banish Darks, summon out Levy, and then Levy effect, it's going to hit this Phantasme, the one closest to the main deck. Oh? Nope. It's going to hit Kieran. And then they're going to go ahead and Chaos Space, put back Striker Dragon, draws into Abs, and then set Tiding Pass. So 3 interruptions, very standard end board. And then go ahead and pass. They shuffled, right? Yep, they did shuffle. Well, not either way it was game. But going on to the next game, we are going to go ahead and see Virtual World decide if they want to go first or second. I mean, they're going to choose to go first. And then looking at the opening hands, we have White Dragon, Brotar, Boot Sector, Chamber, and Cosmic. Sucks to draw Boot. Saying isn't like too bad though. I mean, they do have like Cosmic, which is going to be pretty good. Then they have Nian, Droll, Lulu, Order, Ash. Wow. Yeah, this hand's also pretty good. So they're going to go ahead and normal summon out Nian, and then Lulu effect's going to activate. It's going to go send Qinglong, go grab Chuchi, and then Lulu bring itself out. Qinglong effect, banish, and then that's going to go grab Gigi, and then go ahead and discard Ash, and then Gigi effect's going to activate, and then send Chuchi, bring itself out. Then get rid of those, go for Coral Dragon, get rid of those, and then go for Shen, Coral Dragon effect, draw in the Ash Blossom. Nah. And then Chuchi to lower it, just that way they have 2 banished. And then set Chuchi, set Order, and then end phase, they're going to go ahead and add back Lulu. So they have follow-up, they have, so no spells, a pop, droll, and everything's getting banished. I've said it before, like, Shen Chuchi Pass is underrated. Like, honestly, it's not bad. And then draw World Legacy Guard Dragon. Normal summon out Chamber effect. And then that's going to go grab Tiding from deck to hand. Then they're going to drop Droll and Lockbird on the Resolution. And then set Tiding Pass. They choose not to Chuchi during end phase, which does play around Cosmic. They draw into Shan Wu for turn. Not a horrible draw. I mean, they can like discard it. So they're going to activate Chuchi, target Chamber, and then they're going to chain Tiding to bounce Shen. So this is not bad. I mean, Shen is gone, but it honestly doesn't even matter. Lulu, send Qinglong, go grab Kieran. And then they're going to go ahead and use Kieran effect, target Lulu, send Chuchi and Qinglong from the deck to the graveyard. and then bring itself out. And then banish Chu-Chi to up Lulu's level, go for Zulkin, and then set Shanwu, and then they're going to get Zulkin effect, that's going to bring out Crystal Wing, and then Qinglong effect, so they didn't even end up using this for the discard, just, a free set, sideways Zulkin triggers. Then they're going to go add Roshi, and then get rid of Nian, and then they're going to go ahead and use Roshi effect, target Chu-Chi, send City, bring itself out, and then go ahead and summon back out Kieran from the graveyard, overlay for M7, and then M7 effect that's going to detach, add back GG, and then, just GG Nian, because they have a Nian, right? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like 99% sure that they did a Nian this turn, because they used GG plus, or they used Kieran plus Lulu to make Zulkin, and then, set Crystal Wing, Roshi equals M7, and then M7 for GG Nian, and then just brrr, because 25, 27, 3000, yeah, that's just game right there. But they're going to go ahead and synchro for a Juju, Nian effect, put back Chu-Chi, and then battle phase. So, they didn't really have to go for that, but fair enough. It was game either way. That was not really a crazy match, but I mean, it happens. This deck is obviously, I think this deck's the best deck. That's just my opinion. This deck isn't bad though. I think this deck's somewhat underrated. I don't think it's even close to being the best deck though, but people just doubt Shen Chu-Chi so much. It's actually not bad. Shen Chu-Chi plus a hand trap or a TC Boo. I mean, we saw that they were main decking TC Boo. Also, by the way, I have the deck list of this person, of that nice lovely lady took my shoes, and I'm going to be showing it off in 2 seconds, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But the match itself was about 43 minutes long. That's not bad. Kind of feels like a little long, but I guess game 2, it was a little bit of back and forth, or game 1 there was a little bit of back and forth. Now, looking at the deck profile, I'm just going to go over it very quickly. There's 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Phantasme, 2 Nian, 3 Kieran, 3 Lulu, 1 Tutu, 3 Roshi, 3 GG, 3 Desires, 2 Prosperity, 2 Talons, 3 City, 3 Qinglong, 3 TC Boo, 2 Chu-Chi, and 1 Shanwu. So 40 in the main deck. Gotta love to see it. And then side deck, there's Order, 2 Anti-Spell, 2 Twin, 1 Harpies, 3 Droplet, 2 Nib, 3 Droll, and 1 Pank. So nothing too crazy in the side deck. I guess post side deck against certain matchups they'll have 6 Floodgates, which is cool. It's not hard to draw into one of those. And then you also have Desires draws, Prosperity lets you look at 6 cards, Talents draw, Stardust, Croc, Coral. So it's not too hard to get to a Floodgate turn 1, it feels like. And then looking at the extra deck, there's 1 Coral, 1 Crystal, 1 Croc, Stardust Charge Warrior, Zulkin, Vermilion, Juju, Shen, M7, Zeus, Gaia Dragon, Utopia, number 49, number 75, and then the Phantom Beast. So nothing is too crazy here, it feels like. Nothing's too out of the ordinary. Looking at the main deck, they have 3 Ash and 3 Phantasme. I guess you can count Talents. I somewhat count Talents as a going second card. So they have a few going second cards. Not like they have a lot, though. They're choosing to play TC Boo over it. I think whenever I say a hard going first card, I don't think TC Boo is as hard going first card as Order or Judgment. Just because you can flip TC Boo turn 2, and it does it a lot against a lot of decks. Especially on DB rated. DB rated, you're going to play against some whack decks, for sure. But, shout out to that nice, lovely lady took my shoes for giving me the deck profile. If you send in replays to the channel and you want to send in your deck profile, I highly encourage it, as it just gives me more content. People like seeing the deck profile, so if you want to send it in, you can. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.